How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Ripping Packs. It is Friday and ripping open more baseball. I know. I'll rip open some more hoops and basketball and football and absolute and Donners and all that stuff when it starts showing up, but we got some baseball to rip and something that I really enjoy ripping. Bowman Draft. That's right. We have a hobby light box inside here. We're going to look and we're going to find ourselves 5 black and white RAYWAVE parallels inside. We're going to rip it open and we're going to imbibe in the future of the game. I'll see you in a second.
Hi there, I'm Craig Michelson, and I just got back into the hobby after more than 15 years away. Join me as I reconnect with the hobby, one pack at a time. Now let's rip some packs.
Ripping Packs on Friday, and we are ripping open a Hobby Box Lite of 2022 Bowman Draft. Jackson Holliday is the cover guy, along with Elijah Green, 2 of the top picks in this year's draft. Picked this up from my guy Frank J. This guy over here for 119 shipped. Now it's 115 now. Great deal. We had a little bit of a cluster F to trying to get this product because I was out of town, and then long story short, I got it. And here it is. We are looking at 16 cards per pack, 10 packs per box. Sometimes stores will sell these individually, but it's usually meant to be as a box. So you might see them for around 10 bucks or so a pack, 15 bucks a pack. Now here is what you can pull inside of here. You can get autographs. They're hard as hell. You can get parallels. You probably should get a couple parallels. You should get a parallel per pack at least. But again, the RAYWAVES are exclusive. The black and white ones are exclusive to the Hobby Box Lite. We're looking at 5 of those. So we're gonna rip this open. Do you want to? You want to join me on this journey as we look at some of the future of the game, some first rounders and 5th rounders and 6th rounders, evidently, because when I've been ripping open my draft jumbo box, they put a lot more college bats and a lot more 5th and 6th rounders in it than this year than I recall. Granted, I've only been opening it for a couple years, so haven't really paid attention to some of the earlier iterations of draft because I wasn't in the hobby then. Anyway, before we do this, yes, and that, and leave a comment. And the comment would be, okay, in this year, this specific checklist, who do you like? I'm still leaning on some of these guys, still trying to figure out who I like, and that's kind of how I learned, by opening it and kind of getting a little idea of who. Who do you like? I mean, obviously we're all going to say Jackson Holliday, we're all going to say Elijah Green, we're going to say Tamar Johnson, we're going to say guys like that, but who is it a guy you're like, I like this, he's sneaky good. You don't have to tell me because I know that maybe your little secret and you want to keep it amongst yourself and try to, do some snipes on eBay and get some good deals, but who's your guy? I'm still learning. Anyway, you ready? Great. Again, 2022 Bowman Draft, 10 packs inside of 16 cards, black and white RAYWAVES. Are you ready? Then let's rip this box open. 3, 2, 1. Let's rip some packs. Let's go. All right. And here we go on to the Bowman Draft Express. Now, I did get 3 of these, so I might open... I usually like to hold 1 box at least, so I might open 1 down the road. And you never know when that might be. So here we go. There are what we get inside. I'll just show you real quick. That is what it looks like. So there's not a flap or anything like that. It's just completely... We'll go to the right side because that's just how I do things. Because I'm left-handed. I don't know if that means anything. There we go. We have our 5 packs inside here of 16 cards. You know the drill. I'm showing you all the first Bowmans, all the chromes, and all the parallels. There we go. 5 packs of 16 cards. Pack number 1 of Bowman Draft Hobby Box Lite. Let's go. Yeah, we've got a green already. That's great. Jesus, what's the deal here? Flipping around. Booyah! All right. Wow, a lot of, we got ourselves a Marco Luciano, one of the top prospects in baseball. Jet Williams, first rounder, first Bowman for the Mets, first round paper right there. That is the Mets, I think 14th overall, 12th overall, I could be wrong, but Jet Williams, first Bowman. Got ourselves Colton Cowser from last year's Bowman Draft. Bryce Hubart, first Bowman here for the Reds. I don't recall pulling Bryce, so I will tell you a little bit about Bryce because I don't know much about you. And I'll get you out of here. Bryce, you were a 3rd round, 94th overall out of Florida State. Bryce Hubart. Then Adam Mazur, I remember pulling him on my Bowman Jumbo. There is Adam Mazur, pitcher. Good God, I can't. keep pulling these things here. And he was a second rounder out of University of Iowa. Connor Prelip for the Twins. I believe he was a first rounder for them. Connor Prelip. Let's go to, we got our black and white RAYWAVES. Screw it, we're just going in order. Screw it. Jay Allen with the Chrome prospect. Jay Allen for the Reds. He was in last year's Bowman draft. Go down here in the Chrome pile. We do get a Robbie Snelling, first Bowman here for the Padres. We do get a sky blue behind it, so we'll find out what sky blue parallel that is. There's Robbie Snelling. Booyah. Cool. PC hit, kinda. And he was a first rounder out of high school in Nevada, Reno, Nevada. Robbie Snelling. Then we did get a Samuel Munoz. It was a blackjack there. Samuel Munoz with the sky blue parallel. I only pulled 2 sky blues out of my entire jumbo box. So yeah, Samuel Munoz going into, well, the parallel pile for right now. Did get a blackjack. A blackjack I did pull in my jumbo. Cade Horton and Christopher Paciola, or Pacholio, however you want to pronounce it. But there is the blackjack insert in the Bowman draft. And a Chandler Simpson refractor. Chandler Simpson, I believe, was a second rounder for the Tampa Bay Rays out of college. Yeah, out of, I want to say Vanderbilt. I could be wrong, but I will double check here in a second to see how much my brain is remembering things. And Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech, second rounder. A true second rounder, though. All right, we got, not going to look, I'm not going to look. Boom. Paper here, Zach Neto for the Angels. First rounder for them, and definitely gives me Dustin Pedroia vibes. End of the year AA, and he might be shot up pretty quick. Just a hunch, depending on how the Angels play. Jordan Lawler, y'all should know who this guy is. He's going to be in the bigs by the end of summer, I think. Khalil Watson in Bowman this year, his first Bowman. Dylan Ray, big-bodied pitcher, I believe 3rd or 4th round. I remember he was from like Alabama. I'm not going to check, but that's what I remember. Something in that vein. James Trianos, and it is a first Bowman, Pittsburgh pitcher with the black and white RAYWAVE, Hunter Barco. And he was a second rounder out of Florida, a true second rounder, 44th overall. But there is the black and white RAYWAVE for the Pirates pitcher, second rounder. That's what they look like. Pretty, yeah, they're clean. Those are clean cards, I will say. Hunter Barco. All right, going down here. All right, pack number 2. That was a good pack. Honestly, that was a good pack. I mean, for what I got. Pack number 2 of the Bowman Draft Hobby Box Lite. Let's go. All right, let's pull all the paper up here. Yeah, it's still like whatchamacallit? It's still like the jumbo, where it was like the chromes were turned upside down and everything's in some weird order. Lamar King, first Bowman here for the Padres. Lamar King. Pulled him the other day. Lamar King, your deal was you were a 4th rounder out of high school in Maryland. Lamar King. Got Robert Hassel, former Padre farmhand, former first rounder. Ryan Cermak, first rounder, first Bowman, 3rd round, I believe, for Tampa Bay. Ryan Cermak, first Bowman. J.R. Ritchie, he was a first rounder, but a compensation pick first rounder for the Atlanta Braves. He was one of those late guys, not like the first 30. I think he was like 39th or something like that. J.R. Ritchie. We have another Sam Munoz here for the Dodgers. Clark Elliott for the Oakland A's. I think I pulled him once. I remember pulling him, but I don't remember anything else. But Clark Elliott, because he looks like an old man there. But there is Clark Elliott. And Clark, dude, what's your deal? Clark, you were a second rounder out of University of Michigan. Then we have Thomas Harrington, the first Bowman for the Pirates. I want to say he was a 3rd rounder when I pulled him last time, and I'm just going to stick to it. Like you're going to check. Well, you probably will, hopefully. Matt McLean, who was a first rounder last year. Walter Ford for the Mariners, first Bowman here, and he's a pitcher, and I want to say he's a college kid because I thought he was younger, but he wasn't. Walter Ford, your deal is you are a second round pick out of Pace High School. God bless it, I was wrong, way wrong. High school kid. Parker Messick with the first Bowman here for the Guardians. Looking all intimidating, going, yeah, I got one glove, I got one arm. I'm going to throw you some crap from the left side. There's Parker Messick, first Bowman. And Parker, you, my friend, are a second rounder out of Florida State. Parker Messick, Florida State kid. Got Jackson Cox. I remember him. I don't remember where he was picked, but I think third round, but he was from the Northwest, Pacific Northwest, kind of my old stomping grounds. Jackson Cox, first Bowman for the Rockies. And then it's time for some Chrome. We got ourselves Jose Ramos for the Dodgers, the Chrome prospect card, Jose Ramos. Then Carson Milbrand. I haven't pulled that insert yet. Carson Milbrand, first for the Miami Marlins. Carson Milbrand, and I haven't pulled you that I'm aware of. So Carson, what's your dealio? Your dealio was you were a third rounder out of high school in Lansing, Michigan. All right, Michigan, Massachusetts, Liberty, Massachusetts. Wow, my eyesight's bad. Then we did get Willie Vasquez here for the Tampa Bay Rays. His first Bowman was Bowman Chrome this year. I'll go to the back here and pull ourselves our refractor. Cesar Prieto. His first Bowman was Bowman Chrome this year as well. So you're going to go hang out down here in the Prospect Chrome. And then this last card I have not pulled. Oh, God. Yeah, it's the... yeah, these are a little harder to pull. Zach Neto. And this is the... I can't remember the parallel. I mean the insert, but those are harder hit. At least I recall. At least because I didn't pull any in the jumbo box. But Zach Neto, you already heard my deal with him. Definitely a stud in waiting. Campbell. That's the college he went to. Went to Campbell, and he was the first rounder ever picked out of Campbell University. But yeah, okay, that's cool. Cool. I have not pulled those cards. I already put what it was. You ready for pack number 3? This has been a good box so far. Pack number 3 of Bowman Hobby Draft Lite. Let's go. Oh, they're backwards this time. Jesus. Alright, so booyah. Oh, there's our RAYWAVE. Good God. It's just a cluster F mix. Noah Schultz. That's our first RAYWAVE. Noah Schultz, the black and white RAYWAVE for the White Sox. Another left-handed pitcher RAYWAVE, so please send me a hitter. Probably a college kid because a lot of them were this year, like I mentioned. And he was high school kid. First round out of Illinois. Local kid. Going down here in the pair inserts. We have Nate Furman, second base, first Bowman. I want to say he was a third rounder. And that's all I'm going to tell you because I keep making comments about his little fanny pack up front here. Yeah, Nate Furman. We have Errol Vera, prospect for the Angels. Jack Brannigan, I want to say he's a third baseman pitcher, and I looked him up. He played in Notre Dame. Guy was legit, got a good arm, at least what I saw stats-wise. I never saw him pitch. But they may be trying to pull the old Bubba Chandler thing with him, too. But Jack Brannigan, first Bowman, I want to say third round. We have Trevor Martin, first Bowman here for the Tampa Bay Rays. Looking like an old man with that big old stash on there, but dude's probably like 19 years old, who knows. But there is... that guy, Trevor Martin. And Trevor, your deal was you were a third rounder out of Oklahoma State. Well, the mustache works for you, buddy, because that's probably appropriate. We have Jared McKenzie, a guy I have not pulled yet. Jared McKenzie at all. Washington Nationals first Bowman. Jared McKenzie. We'll find out where you went when I go to the Chrome cards. Let's go to the back and pull ourselves Danny DeAndre. For the Twins, prospect, first Bowman was Bowman Chrome this year. Termarr Johnson, the fourth overall pick, I believe, out of Pittsburgh. Went to school in Georgia. Second baseman, shortstop, a little small, but he definitely has those. He'll definitely be like a legit baller, like a Jose Altuve with a little bit more height. But there's Termarr Johnson, paper first Bowman. Warming Burnable, y'all should have heard of him by now. Zach Veen, another Rockies top 10 prospect. Brooks Lee, first Bowman here, out of Cal Poly, college kid, and one of the handful of guys who has a very good chance of getting up to the bigs possibly this year, depending on injuries, depending if they need it. College bat, but very advanced. Brooks Lee, first Bowman. Jackson Churio, y'all should know who this guy is. And we'll go to the back. Chrome, we got ourselves Judd Fabian. First Bowman for the Orioles, and I believe he was the first rounder for the Orioles. Another first round college kid, I believe. But there's Judd Fabian. And Judd, what's your deal, dude? Yep, second rounder, out of Florida. Second round pick out of Florida. Judd Fabian. Roberto Campos for the Tigers. His first Bowman was actually 22 this year. He had every card, but there is Roberto Campos, one of the Tigers' top 30 prospects. Felix Valerio for the Brewers, the Prospect Chrome card. And Drew Thorpe with the first. I want to say this kid was Gonzaga. I could be wrong. I'll double check here in a second. Drew Thorpe, the first Bowman here for the Yankees with the Chrome prospect. We got a refractor, and it's not a parallel. I mean, it's a parallel, but Drew Thorpe, second rounder out of Cal Poly. That's it. Cal Poly had a lot of guys this year, too. Rain Duncan for the Dodgers with the refractor. And he was his first Bowman was Bowman Chrome this year. And done a little bit of research on him. The guy's like pretty good, but he's also young, so who knows when we're going to see guys like that. There is Rain Duncan with the refractor. And Jared McKenzie, you were a fifth rounder out of Baylor, hanging out in Waco with the, whatchamacallit, those fixer-upper family. All right, pack number 4. Pack 4 of Bowman Draft Lite. It's been a long rip. Weird. Yeah, let's go. All right, we got... All right. We got Cole Young there, but we'll bring our paper up top here. We have Eddie's Leonard, prospect card for the Dodgers. Kevin Alcantara, who is one of the top prospects for the Cubs, top 30 at least. Cooper Herpe, first rounder or second rounder for the Cardinals out of Oregon State. Cooper Herpe, one of the Oregon State Beavers pitching studs, who's now on his way to the bigs. Jackson Holiday paper for the Orioles, number 1 overall pick. And if you don't know anything, just Google it, but he's definitely the name you want to find in this so far. Ezekiel Tovar, prospect. Joe Lamp here for the Guardians, first Bowman. Kid from Arizona State, Tempe area. Drafted second, third round, I don't know, but we're at that point where I don't care. Cole Young, he was a first rounder for the Mariners. I want to say late first round. Shortstop out of down here, I believe, Cole Young. But I'm going to check just because I want to double check. That's how I'm going to check. I'm going to double check. Cole Young was nowhere near here. Pennsylvania. 21st overall. Wow. At least I've been to Pennsylvania. Michael Hernandez, Marcelo Meyer, the former number 4 overall pick from last year's draft. Dylan Beavers, outfielder for the Orioles, the first Bowman for him. And Dylan Beavers, dude, would you like to tell us a little bit about you? You are a first rounder, and you played at Cal. First rounder who played at Cal. There you go, Dylan Beavers. We have William Bergola, and then we go to our Chromes. We got ourselves another Cesar Prieto for the Chrome prospect card, Cesar Prieto. And a first Bowman here of Adam Mazur. We already pulled your paper, but there is what your Chrome is rocking, Adam Mazur. James Trianos here with the Chrome, base Chrome. James Trianos, who is in 2022 Bowman this year. Redemption only for autograph. James Trianos. You get an insert here of another Cole Young heir apparent. I did pull one of those in my jumbo box. Cole Young heir apparent for the Mariners. And it's a James Trianos day. We got ourselves a refractor of the Cubs young stud from Canada, right? From Canada? No, from Virginia. Wow. Anyway, there he is, James Trianos. Triantos. All right, last pack of this first part. Pack number 5 of Bowman Draft Baseball. Let's go. All right, and that's our Ray Wave right there. It's on the front as I flip it around. Parker Messick, who we just pulled you. Can I get a hitter, please, as a first black and white Ray Wave? I've got lefty pitchers. Parker Messick. Oy vey. Parker Messick. That's our black and white Ray Wave. Let's pull your paper up here. Henry Williams, first Bowman here for the Padres. First Bowman, Henry Williams. Got a name that strikes fear into people. But Henry was a third rounder did not play. It looks like out of college. Just basing his age. Curtis Mead, who is possibly going to be in the bigs next year. Angel Martinez for the Guardians. Rosman Verdugo, first Bowman is Bowman Chrome this year. Elijah Green, the number 5 overall pick for the Washington Nationals. Total 5-tool guy. There was people on the fence whether he was going to go number 1, number 2 overall. Number 1 obviously was Jackson Holiday. 2 was Andrew Jones' kid, Drew Jones. But Elijah Green definitely could have been a number 1 overall pick. Landed there with the Nationals. Nick York for the Sox. Dalton Rushing, the second round pick here for the Dodgers. Second round catcher, and the Dodgers just know how to develop catchers. That's just what they do. Dalton Rushing. Jonathan Mejia, first Bowman was Bowman Chrome this year. Logan Tanner, the second round pick for the Reds out of Mississippi State, and I know that because I pulled a pretty badass card of his. Logan Tanner there for the Reds with the first Bowman. Jason Dominguez, yeah, I don't need to say anything. You guys know who he is. And Mikey Romero, our last paper of this. Mikey Romero, first Bowman out of Orange Lutheran, 24th overall, I believe. Shortstop of the future for the Red Sox. Maybe he'll probably end up being moved to the outfield. We got ourselves another refractor in the back. Trevor Martin. We just pulled you a bit ago, but there is your Chrome. I think we pulled a Chrome of you too, but whatever. Trevor Martin for the Tampa Bay Rays, for, I think, Oklahoma State. Another Dylan Ray. Dylan Ray with the Diamondbacks, first Bowman. Clark Elliott. Yeah, we pulled you too, Mr. Michigan there. Clark Elliott with the A's, first Bowman. Khalil Watson with the Chrome. Again, his first Bowman was this year, 22 Bowman base. Khalil Watson, and our refractor is a first, at least. Oh, it's another pitcher, for God's sakes. Noah Schultz. Another pitcher. Noah Schultz. Yeah. Good times, people. For the A's. All right, let's go to the last part of the box here. This is another 5 packs inside. Total of 10 packs now. There are the last 5 packs here of 16 cards of Bowman Draft Baseball. We've got 3, so we're waiting on 2 more RAYWAVES. And hopefully some better cards. I mean, don't be wrong, it's been okay. It's been, actually, the first couple packs were good. It just kind of went toward the last 2. Anyway, pack number 6 of Bowman Draft Hobby Box Lite. Let's go. Got another one of those goofy blackjack inserts, which I think are just horrible. Let's go to the back and pull our other paper up. We got Bryson Motts for the St. Louis Cardinals. First Bowman there, Bryson Motts. Another lefty pitcher. You know, that's my jam right now, evidently. He was a second rounder, 59th overall out of U of San Diego, college kid. Cole Phillips for the Atlanta Braves. I want to say he was their true first round pick. Cole Phillips, I want to say he was also out of Chicago, but let's find out together if my brain has been ingesting that properly. No, way off. Second rounder, and he played at a high school in Texas. Yeah, this brain needs some work, people. Harry Ford. Another Noah Schultz, first Bowman. I'm not going to show you because I pulled 2 of them so far. Rain Donkin here for the Dodgers. Another Chandler Simpson. Here is his paper. First Chandler Simpson for the Tampa Bay Rays. Henry Bolt. He was, I believe, a first or second round pick for the Oakland A's right there. Another Bolt in the organization because they had a Sky Bolt at one time. Alexis Hernandez here for the Cubs. Christian Vaquero for the Nationals. His first Bowman was Bowman Chrome this year. Cade Horton, the first rounder for the Cubs. I want to say out of Texas. Cade Horton. I'm not going to look because this just makes the episode even longer. And then we got ourselves Yendry Rojas for the Padres. Flip it around. Yendry Rojas for the Padres. with the Chrome. His first Bowman was Bowman Chrome this year. Yendry Rojas. And Dominic Keegan right here. Dominic Keegan, the Tampa Bay Rays first Bowman. He was, I'll find out in a second, but I will also tell you what card is coming up after, and that is a draft night of Ivan Melendez. So Dominic Keegan was a 4th rounder out of Vanderbilt, one of the best college baseball towns in the colleges in the country. Ivan Melendez here out of Texas, a little older because I remember looking him up. I guess he's a 2nd rounder, but the dude's like 23 now. So, but he's just a power hitter, I guess, out of Texas. Ivan Melendez. Going into the inserts, got another, I can't stand these inserts, blackjack, Troy Milton and Chase Young, which I pulled that in the jumbo box as well, so please give me some different cards. Both of them were, Chase Young was a 1st rounder, and Troy Milton, I don't know, but probably 2nd round at least. Our refractor is Dylan Ray. Dylan Ray, refractor pitcher for the Diamondbacks. All right, and then we have ourselves pack number 4. Pack number 7. Pack 7 of Bowman Draft Lite. Let's go. Okay, and I just screwed up again. That's that stupid black and white RAYWAVE right at the back. Hey, Rain Donkin. Okay, so at least I got a hitter, but he's not a first. But Rain Donkin there, hopefully a PC hit one day. Rain Donkin there for the Dodgers. Again, his first Bowman is Bowman Chrome this year, and yeah, a guy who I've been doing a little bit of reading on, and he looks pretty good. Rain Donkin. First Bowman here, Gabriel Rincones for the Phillies. Looks like you don't see a lot of tight shots like this. That's what's interesting. But Gabriel Rincones, and he was a third rounder out of Florida Atlantic. We did get a Troy Melton here, so I will tell you a little bit about Troy. Troy Melton, pitcher for the Tigers, first Bowman. And Troy, your dealio was you were a fourth rounder. Wow. Out of San Diego State. Interesting, put a first and fourth rounder. Blackjack. I don't know. Whatever. I just work here. Here's Trey Gonzalez for the Pittsburgh Pirates. I want to say a third round pick for them. I'm not going to check because I want to say. It might not be, but I want to say. Trey Gonzalez. Jose Salas here for the Marlins with the prospect card. Brandon Barreria for the Blue Jays with the first Bowman. I want to say he was a third rounder as well. He's a high school kid. I remember that. Let's go to the back, pull our other prospects card. Luis Angel Acuna, Jimmy Crooks the third for the Cardinals. First Bowman, catcher, and I said before, dude's got a good name. Jimmy Crooks the third. He sounds like a bad 40s, 50s gangster villain. Jimmy Crooks. And Jimmy, you were a fourth rounder out of Oklahoma. Jimmy Crooks. Hey, everybody. Jimmy Crooks, yeah. Yeah, Jimmy Crooks. We got Alex DeJesus for the Blue Jays. Michael Kennedy, who we just pulled your RAYWAVE earlier, but there's Michael Kennedy, first Bowman there for the Pirates. Benny Montgomery, who last year was one of the bigger prospects to come out. Alan Cerda. And there's our Brandon Barrea. And our first Chrome is going to be Kenya Huggins. Kenya Huggins, first Bowman here for the Reds. He looks like he's a young 16-year-old kid, but who knows? Kenya Huggins. What's the problem, and what's your story, Kenya Huggins? Kenya Huggins was a fourth rounder out of Chipola College in Florida, which is a junior college. Going in the first Chrome pile. Oh, we got another sky blue or green. Alex DeJesus here, shortstop for the Blue Jays. Alex DeJesus. The DeJesus name is strong in baseball. First Bowman here, Alex Freeland. Alex Freeland, the shortstop, first Bowman for the Dodgers. And then we get ourselves, go to our Brandon and put you up here. We got our refractor of Alan Cerda. Refractor of Alan Cerda here for the Reds. He was in this year's Bowman 2022 base. And San Diego, that's not Mania, is it? Rossman Verdugo, okay. With the green, the Aqua RAYWAVE. Rossman Verdugo, number to 199. Rossman Verdugo to 199. So, would have liked the first, but yeah, I haven't gotten any first parallels outside of the RAYWAVES. Got 3 more packs, though. Pack number 8. Pack number 8 of Bowman Draft Hobby Box Lite. Let's go. Okay, so we got one more, probably in the next pack, so I'm going to open it secretly. Denzar Guzman's on top. Let's go to the back. Justin Campbell, the first Bowman here for the Guardians. Justin Campbell. And Justin Campbell, would you care to enlighten us about where you went and what you did? You were a first rounder out of Oklahoma State, one of the compensation picks. So could be a second rounder, but definitely first rounder still. But Jordan, y'all know who he is from last year, the year before. Kumar Rocker, there you go, the Texas Rangers, number 3 overall pick out of Vanderbilt, who took a year off because the Mets drafted him and said, yeah, there's something wrong with your arm. Anyway, the Rangers said, screw that, we're going to sign you anyway, and pitching the Arizona Fall League was eh. Tanner Scoble here for the Minnesota Twins. First Bowman for Tanner Scoble. I got more cards popping on the bottom here, but there's Tanner Scoble. And Tanner, you were a second rounder out of Vatek. Tanner Scoble. We have another Carson Milbrandt here for the Marlins. We already talked about you, Carson, and enough that I'm remembered, and I'm not going to turn around and tell you where he went. Trey Sweeney. That's a different Trey Sweeney than one I pulled the other day. Is that because I pulled a Trey Sweeney the other day, and I think that's an image variation. That's actually a good thing. I'll show it to you right now, but I swear I pulled a different Trey Sweeney. Maybe I'm smoking crack. I don't know. But there is Trey Sweeney right there for the Yankees, one of their top prospects. Shortstop, now in just finished the year in AA, I believe. Denzar Guzman, Daniel Vasquez, Jonathan Clace, I always say that, Henry Mendez, and Kyle Manzardo. Yeah, wow, that's a lot of prospects. And flip it around, we got another Jimmy Crooks, and we got a one of those Invictus, Jimmy Crooks III. We just pulled your base, but there is your chrome, Jimmy Crooks, the college kid catcher. Anthony Gutierrez for the Rangers, one of the Rangers' top young prospects, and his first Bowman was Bowman Chrome this year, and he's a good one that I'm, at least stats-wise, I've seen. And we got another Texas Ranger. We got ourselves Lulu Angel Acuna for the Rangers. Yes, that is right, the brother of Ronald. One thing about him is he's got some good pop in his bat. He steals bases. He's like 40, 50 steals. So who knows with him? That's the thing. Who knows with him? We'll get rid of you. Kyle Manzardo, put you in the prospects. We'll go to our refractor. Another non-first is Khalil Watson. Khalil Watson with the refractor. Man, all my refractors except for like one have been prospects, not firsts. And we did get an Invicta. Zach Neto. No, that's not the Angels. That's Texas. That's Anthony Gutierrez. Okay, for a second I thought the A was the glasses. Anthony Gutierrez with the Bowman Invicta. So obviously they like him too. There's Anthony Gutierrez. Yeah, the dude just turned 18, by the way. Literally just after Thanksgiving, he turned 18. So, yeah, he's got his future ahead of him there. Anthony Gutierrez with the insert. All right, got our last two packs. This is probably gonna have the last Ray Wave. So, yeah, screw it. I'm going to pack number 10. But here's pack number 9, just for fun, of Bowman Draft. Let's go. Bowman Draft Hobby Box Lite. Okay, we got Jacob Marcy there, but we'll go to the back. Jackson Jobe, last year's first rounder. Sean McClain, the 5th round pick out of Arizona State for the Dodgers. Sean McClain, first Bowman. Josh Kasevich for the Toronto Blue Jays. 2nd round, like early compensation. I mean, like 44th or something like that for the Toronto Blue Jays. College bat out of Oregon, Josh Kasevich. First Bowman. We have Colson Montgomery. Nate Savino here for the Arizona Diamondbacks with the first Bowman. He's a pitcher from the left side, and he will be a guy who hits the 3rd round out of Virginia. 3rd round out of Virginia for Nate Savino. We have Ivan Melendez here showing you his guns. Ivan Melendez, I want to say 2nd round bat out of Texas. Ivan Melendez, first Bowman. And we're back to the top. We have Jacob Marcy for the first Bowman for the San Diego Padres. Jacob Marcy. And Jacob, what's your deal? Well, you were a 6th rounder out of Central Michigan. So yeah, that's what I was saying. 5th, 6th rounders, they weren't in draft last year that I'm aware of. Another Hunter Barco. Hunter Barco. Yeah, cool. Hunter Barco. First Bowman. Carson Palmquist here for the Rockies. First Bowman for Carson Palmquist. And we haven't pulled you yet today, but Carson, you are a 3rd rounder out of Miami, but he's a Rockies pitcher, so there's that too. We have Brady House, who was the big deal in last year's Bowman draft. Steven Zobak, a first Bowman pitcher here for the Royals. Steven Zobak, and I tell you more about Steven Zobak, but guess what? Now we got our Chromes. And our Chromes, yeah, just a bunch of chrome and a refractor. Nick York, 2nd baseman for the Boston Red Sox. Nick York, who is a prospect, still solid bat. Another prospect, Blaze Jordan, 1st baseman, 3rd baseman, probably end up at first base, but he ended the year at high A. Probably go to AA, we'll see, but just a lot of pop. Got a lot of pop in his bat, and the dude's a collector. Blaze Jordan. First Bowman here, chrome, nice, of Elijah Green. I didn't get an Elijah chrome in my jumbo, so there is my first Elijah Green chrome with a little bit of a, maybe see it there, but a little bit of a streak in there. But Elijah Green going in the first parallel pile. And Justin Campbell here for the Guardians with the first. Justin Campbell. All right, and our refractor, please be a first, please be a first. It is a first of that Mariners pitcher who is a college kid. Walter Ford. No, high school. Whatever. Walter Ford, first refractor for the Mariners. And you, my friend, you were the high school kid. Jesus. 2nd rounder. High school kid, 2nd rounder. All right, you ready for the last pack? Pack number 10. This is the last black and white Raywave. Pack number 10. Let's go. Ripping packs. I'm going from this side because I don't want to give away. Yeah, no, maybe I'll. Okay, yeah, we're good. Boom. Keep it here. Yeah, black and white Raywave right there, and we will flip it. There we go. Jason Cheerio. His first Bowman's Bowman Chrome, and he is a brother, younger brother of Jackson. There's another Dominic Keegan. I'll show you the card, but there is Dominic Keegan there for the Tampa Bay Rays. Daniel Cueva, first Bowman Chrome this year. Blake Burkhalter, we haven't pulled you yet today, but there's Blake Burkhalter, first Bowman pitcher for the Atlanta Braves. And you look like a college kid. Blake, are you? Were you? Blake, you were a Auburn kid in the second round. You played at Auburn. Then we have Anthony Hall. I remember his card, and he was kind of not a bigger deal, but he's definitely a name I'm aware of. Anthony Hall for the Yankees, first Bowman. And let's see if you are a big deal. Oh, we got another blue coming up. Cool. You were a fourth rounder out of Oregon. Okay. Maybe because you went to Oregon. I don't know. We have Adele Amador. We got our black and white Raywave. We have that. Let's just kind of get magic here. Magic, people. Magic. Henry Davis, the first number 1 overall pick from last year. William Kepner, pitcher for the Giants. William Kepner, first Bowman. William, dude, you were a third rounder from Gonzaga. And Gonzaga had a lot of picks last year, too, in the draft. Luis Meza, one of the top young catchers for the Blue Jays organization. Kobe Mayo, a guy I totally prospect. Ellie De La Cruz, y'all know who he is. You better. And all right, let's go to some Chrome action. We got ourselves first Bowman here of Landon Sims. First Bowman, Landon Sims for the Diamondbacks. Landon, can you tell us a little story about you? Well, you want to tell us that you were a first rounder out of Mississippi State. They had a lot of good kids. They had a lot of guys drafted too. Landon Sims. Got Kumar Rocker here. We talked about you briefly, but we got your first Chrome right there. Kumar, the product of Vanderbilt, along with what's his butt, Jack Leiter. There's Kumar, gonna go hang out with Chromes, which is the first pile. We got our Sky Blue. It is a Cub, James Trianos. Another. We have not pulled any parallels of our first. James Triantos. We pulled a refractor of you. We pulled some good cards of you, but not. Yeah, James Triantos right there for the Cubs. I need to read up on this guy. I've heard good things about him, but yeah. We got a draft day, Jet Williams, heir apparent. Pulled that, my jumbo too. Good guys. I like some non-dupes on some of these guys, but there's Jet Williams with the heir apparent insert. And our refractor is going to be Benny Montgomery. Cool, not a first, but Benny Montgomery there. He was a first last year in last year's draft for the Rockies, and the fun-loving autograph-given dude. And our last black and white Raywave first. Another pitcher, and it's that dude I just pulled. Walter Ford. Pitchers, baby, pitchers. Walter Ford with the black and white Raywave. Walter Ford. Wow. Don't get me wrong, it was not a bad box. It was just a lot of friggin' pitchers. So, all right, real quick, let's just go over our Chrome first. We got ourselves Kumar Rocker, Landon Sims, Walter Ford Refractor, Justin Campbell, Elijah Green, Jimmy Crooks, Alex Freeland, Kenya Huggins, Dominic Keegan, Noah Schultz Refractor, Clark Elliott, Dylan Ray, Trevor Martin, Adam Mazur, Drew Thorpe, Judd Fabian, Carson Milbrandt, Chandler Simpson Refractor, and is that Robbie? Robbie Snelling, not a refractor, Robbie Snelling. So we got 3 first refractors out of the 10 packs. That means we got 7 refractors in the prospects, which are led by Benny Montgomery, Khalil Watson, Alan Serta. Oh, Robbie, what's Dylan Ray doing in there? Probably because I didn't want him. James Triantos again, another Triantos. Rain Duncan, Cesar Prieto. Yeah, those are our refractors there. So yeah, hoi. For the inserts, we got ourselves the lovely and talented Jet Williams, who we just pulled, Anthony Gutierrez, Troy Milton and Jace Young, MJ Ivan Melendez for the draft, Cole Young, and the Cade Horton and Pat Cola, which I pulled these already, but didn't pull the draft night. Ivan Melendez for the Diamondbacks, and the Invicta, Bowman Invicta, Anthony Gutierrez. Yeah. So those are those cards, if you will. Now let's go to the parallels. We'll do our black and white RAYWAVES, which are led by all pitchers except for Rain Duncan, which is I guess that's PC it. I don't PC minor leagues and prospect guys until they are on the 40-man. But there's Rain Duncan there for the Dodgers. Parker Messick, first Bowman for the Guardians. Walter Ford, the only non-lefty pitcher we got for first Bowman for the Mariners. Noah Schultz, first Bowman here for the White Sox. I got some high round guys. That's an upside, I guess. And Hunter Barco with the black and white RAYWAVE for the Pirates. For our Sky Blues, we got prospects. James Triantos, probably the best one, but James Triantos with the Sky Blue parallel. And Sam Munoz for the Dodgers. So, I can't complain about the cards I got. It's just more of I would like a couple more firsts. The Aqua Lava with Rossman Verdugo, number to 199. And actually, it's bookended. That's kind of cool. Bookended. 199 out of 199. I just noticed that. I didn't notice it earlier because I didn't even know because I pulled it the other day. And the Zach Neto, which might be a really cool hit. I know these are a harder hit to pull in Jumbo. Just odds-wise. But there's Zach Neto for the Angels. So there you go. There's your Rip and Packs episode for Friday. Bowman Draft, Hobby Box Lite. Was hoping to pull an auto, but autos are a hard-ass pull. We're talking like one out of every 900 packs, so it's pretty hard. But it wasn't bad. It was not bad at all. I will probably rip another box here, not anytime soon, but maybe a couple weeks or so from now, a month, I don't know. I did get 3 of them. I usually, like I said, I like to sit on one, just hold one, just you never know down the road. Especially with Bowman Draft. These guys are 4 or 5 years away, most of them. Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for watching Rip and Packs. Wouldn't be here if you weren't watching and subscribing, so thank you so much. Wouldn't be here if you weren't liking, so yeah, thank you so much. Notification bell, and again, leave a comment. The comment was, what prospect are you prospecting out of this? The checklist of this specific Bowman Draft. Yeah, who is it? You don't have to tell me. You could just give me a clue. He's a hitter on the Mets. Well, that narrows it down. Anyway, thank you so much. Have yourself a great weekend. I don't know what I'm ripping open Monday, but I'm ripping open something. Anyway, take care, and until then, always rip some packs.